Thanks for tuning in to Bubbas Fabrication, where we motivate do-it-yourselfers to do it yourself. Today we're going to be cleaning a aluminum wheel. This happens to be a 20-inch aluminum wheel off of a Ford F-150. It's a super simple process to clean. This would also work on a steel wheel if you had one of them as well. I don't recommend doing this with any kind of painted wheel, as some of the methods that are used in this video could cause damage to those. Sit back, relax, and let's get started. This is my preferred method to cleaning aluminum wheels and the barrel of them. It's going to be best to remove that wheel off the car or truck, and we're just going to spray down all of the loose contaminants on the wheel, anything that's going to come off easily, so that it exposes anything that's more difficult to remove, and we can attack that with our actual chemical. Now I'm using simple green. This is cut 50/50 in a spray bottle with distilled water, and I'm going to coat the entire wheel and just let this dwell for a few seconds before I start agitating it with a brush. This is a medium, or maybe a little bit stiffer than just a medium brush, and I'm just cleaning the inside of the barrel of the wheel really well. If you have painted wheels and they're painted on the backside, you may want to kind of stay away from this method, because this is a really stiff bristle brush and it could potentially scratch that painted wheel, but we're working with aluminum wheels here. Make sure to get the back sides of the spokes really well, and make sure that they, again, once you get them well, you can let them sit and dwell for a minute with that chemical on it. And typically, once I'm scrubbing this area, I like to get it all done, get it all scrubbed, and let it sit just a minute before I basically go into spraying it off again. Depending on how dirty the wheel is, sometimes I'll do this a second time. It really just depends on your preference and how clean you want to get it. Now I think it's important to spray out your brush as well, and then you can hose off the entire wheel itself. I'm using a power washer here. You can do this with a hose, but I definitely prefer it with a power washer if you have one. We're going to spray off all the contaminants out from underneath the wheel so that we kind of have a fresh start when we flip this wheel back over again. And you can already tell that this is substantially cleaner than when we started. So I'm going to do another coat on the wheel, specifically the areas that are still really dirty, the back sides of the spokes. And if you can tell, there's also a little bit of sticker goo from the weights that were on the wheel to balance it, so we're going to get that off as well. And I picked a piece of soft pine wood that I had just laying around the shop. Plastic scraper would work on this as well, but I'm just using it with the wheel still soaked to basically scrape off the adhesive for the weights, or the wheel weights. This is obviously not the perfect tool for the job, but it's laying around and it's soft since it's pine, so it'll work well for what we're doing. You also do not want any of the chemicals to dry on the wheel, so if you see that they're starting to dry, you can spray them gently with the hose. Just going to rinse the wheel off. Still a little bit of that adhesive left over, so I'm going to go ahead and spray that simple green, and I've got some still wool. And we're going to continue to scrub this area to remove that adhesive. Again, just as a reminder, if you have a painted wheel on the backside, you're definitely going to want to take some different action on how to clean it, as still wool will wear right through the coating on that and cause damage. front side of them as well, since we have them off. If you're interested in any of the tools that are used in this video, I will link them below in the description so you can check them out or purchase them. They're all pretty basic detailing tools that I've had around for a long time, but they work really well. So we're going to wrap up cleaning the front side of these wheels. Sped up this clip just a little bit so that you guys can not be too bored by the cleaning techniques but still see them. We'll go ahead and spray them off for the final time. As you can see, this is looking really good on the front side. And make sure to get all the soap off of the back side. And as you can see, this wheel turned out like brand new. It is beautiful.
Well, so that wheel came out super clean. I'm super thrilled with the results, and I think that you can achieve the same thing right at home as long as you have a power washer and some Simple Green. I'm so thankful for you guys coming to watch the video today, and I hope that you found value. If you did, please consider liking the video and even subscribing to the YouTube channel. We'd love to have you join the Bubbas Fabrication family. Thanks again for watching.